it goes back to a little bit, Alex, what I was saying before in terms of the building of team first, right? So one of the things that we'll do in our coaching process is actually begin to utilize the expectations and qualities as a mirror for where the gaps are in our leadership team. And so we say, okay, here's the qualities, biblical qualities, characteristics, leadership skills that we want. Here's the expectations. Then we utilize that as actually a mirror and then actually begin to structure the development of that leadership team around some of those gaps over the next 6 to 9 months. And so what I would say is a lot of times in the development of that team, we're very reactive instead of proactive, right? So we're reactive in terms of like, we'll come into a leadership team meeting and they'll simply be about like evaluation, or it'll simply be about like planning, right? Those are kind of the two things that it hinges on, versus like we want to do some of those things, but really beginning to understand that's part of the pieces is we're also trying to recognize where this leadership team is at and where they need to grow over the next 6 to 9 months, right? And this goes into kind of a couple different pieces that we talk with leaders is what are the questions that we're asking to actually help reinforce some of those expectations, qualities, characteristics that we're looking for. And so I would say even how you're structuring those meetings is important by the questions you're asking, and what types of things that you're doing with those leaders to help do that. So what I'd say is like, be intentional about the map that you're developing over the development of that culture over the next 6 to 9 months, but utilize the recognition of where some of those gaps are to help you begin to move forward as a leadership team. And honestly, man, be excited too, Alex, that they're young is a huge opportunity to kind of help grow them and walk alongside of them and give them a really cool perspective of what ministry is as well.